Idaho still lags seriously behind other states when it comes to demonstrating to the people that we value integrity in government so much that we make it a law of the land. We have a shared responsibility to improve the culture of state government and restore the people's faith in the institutions that rightfully belong to them. Since 2005, Idaho's Democratic legislators have pushed for laws to reform ethics in Idaho. In all that time, no meaningful reform has passed that will bring Idaho on par with the standards that are commonplace in most other states. I saw a recent informal poll that indicated 87% of Idahoans don't trust the legislature to police itself. The need to restore the trust of Idahoans has never been greater, and the time for meaningful ethics reform is now. With that urgency in mind, we are here to introduce 3 more initiatives to restore the people's trust in government so that we can turn our full and undivided attention to those issues that they sent us here to address. The Restore Ethics and Accountability initiatives are absolutely necessary if an independent ethics commission is to have any meaningful impact on Idaho government. The Conflict of Interest Act will strengthen Idaho's financial disclosure laws for elected officials and candidates seeking public office. Today, our elected officials may or may not disclose potential conflicts of interest because reporting is voluntary. This provides no meaningful transparency. Mandatory financial disclosure will shine a light on potential conflicts and give our citizens the opportunity to monitor their elected officials themselves. A financial disclosure law unanimously passed the Senate in 2009, and we are very optimistic that this draft will become the starting point for bipartisan negotiations that will finally bring this badly needed law to Idaho. If we can achieve this, we will join the 46 states already requiring public officials to disclose any personal interest that might conflict with their responsibility to the people. Next, we have the Lobbyist Restrictions Act, which would bar Idaho's executive officers or legislators from registering as lobbyists for 1 year. 1 year after serving in office. This would slow the revolving door that leads too often to the appearance of conflicts at best and the opportunity for misconduct at worst. And finally, the Whistleblower Reporting and Protection Act would enable active or retired state employees to report waste and violation of rule or law without fear of retaliation. It would require creation of both a telephone hotline and an online complaint system that would ease reporting issues and provide protection for the conscientious state workers who report wrongdoing and waste. These complaints will be referred to the Independent Ethics Commission. The Independent Ethics Commission's concept is enjoying a welcome show of bipartisan support, including from the Senate majority leadership. We hope this continues to the point that our colleagues in the majority refer these 3 additional bills to the working group so we can work together to craft legislation with the needs of Idaho citizens as the ultimate guide. The 4 Democrats participating in the working group are Senators Michelle Stennett and Dan Schmidt, and Representatives Cherie Buckner-Webb and Phyllis King. I know each of these legislators to be skilled negotiators, and I am confident they will work hard to do what is best for Idaho. I thank them and all my colleagues who have worked so hard on this particular issue. When it comes to restoring ethics and accountability in state government, the need is real, and the time is now. Before I open up for questions, let me just say that these proposed legislation will be rolled out in print this latter part of this week, and the name of the sponsors will be on there. So there will be more detail on each of those as they are rolling out, so you can review those at the end of this week. have one or two questions, I'll be glad to answer.